First part of the double shot is the gorgeous Kristy Cox, and she joins us on the line now. Hey, Kristy, how are you?
I'm good, guys. How are you?
Really good. How was the double shot segue? Was that okay?
The winner gets announced very soon. For those that are listening that might not know, I've competed in the Australia Barista Championships today, so...
A coffee-making specialist. I didn't know you were a coffee-making person, but you are. What's your specialty, Kristy?
My specialty drink today was a sticky date Vienna. So, a little bit exciting. I do apologise for the noise. I've tried to find somewhere quiet.
No, that's fine. That's called atmosphere on radio. That's called atmosphere. That's fantastic. So how long before the announcement?
7:30, so any minute now.
All right, well, we're going to have...
Very nervous.
Well, we do thank you very much for your time. We know it's been a big day for you, but it's a massive night this Saturday night. Yourself and Aleyce Simmonds and your band all set to liven up a Beerwah Hotel, and this is your first trip to Beerwah?
It is my first trip to Beerwah. I'm really looking forward to it. Aleyce and I have been doing shows all the way around the country, and I'm really looking forward to coming up to the sunny coast and seeing some sunshine, hopefully, and having some warm weather. It's been freezing in Melbourne, but we've been having a great time doing the shows around the country, and it's always great to come to venues that support country music so often. It's going to be a great night.
Well, you can bring your... I suppose today was quite warm, so you could probably have a bit of a race around on the beach, but I tell you what, night times it is still pretty cold up here, so don't forget your jumper.
Good advice, Tracy. Good advice.
Yes, but because you'd be nice and warm with the Beerwah because they get a great crowd up there. Now, what sort of things? Obviously, you've both got some new music coming around at the moment, so we'll be incorporating that into the night as well.
Yes, yeah. So Beerwah is going to be our first longer set. Normally, we only do 2 sets. We're actually going to be doing 4. So the first half of the show is going to be our original kind of concept of the show, so we're playing all of the stuff off of our albums, and then the back half of the show we're just going to show the guys at Beerwah a good time. We're going to play out some covers, and you just have a good time with it, do stuff that we haven't done in a very long time, so it's going to be a good night.
That must be fun as an artist too, just to let your hair down for that sort of stuff as well.
Oh, yeah. We always finish the show on a great country standard, Shook Me All Night Long by AC/DC.
Yes.
So
Great country band.
That's our bit of fun, but at Beerwah we're going to have a whole 2 sets of just doing some crazy stuff, so it'll be good.
Well, last month they had the Round Mountain Girls up there, and they were fantastic. Have you seen them live?
No, I haven't, actually.
They are amazing because it's all boys, and because the name puts everyone off, but they are absolutely fantastic, and because each month, what they do, the next artist for the following month, they put all their posters up, and of course we had yours and Aleyce's posters all over the shop last month. Well, I can tell you, I reckon that the crowd's going to be 90% men and 10% ladies, because all the men, I think they were trying to take the posters off the wall.
How good looking are these two?
I know.
How gorgeous are these 2 girls coming to Beerwah, they said.
Aleyce is gorgeous. Mine's just all Photoshop.
Oh, come on.
Now, last time we saw you was you were a support act for Marcus Meyer at Pioneer Village.
That was a couple of years ago now. That was a lot of fun.
It was a terrific. Unfortunately, of course, Pioneer Village no longer there. They've closed up, which is unfortunate, which makes it all the more important to get along to these venues that still are supporting country music artists around the place. Now, your new single, doing some good stuff for you?
Yeah, I believe it climbed to 19 this week, so I can't complain with that. The music video for the song is coming out in around a week, I think, so week or 2. It's hit CMC's desk now, so hopefully they like it and pop it on as quickly as they can. But it's a song that's pretty true to me, so I'm really happy that it's getting out there and people are enjoying it.
Tell us how it came about.
I actually wrote it with my other half, Lockie Davidson. We're on the other side of the world, and I don't see a lot of him. I see him about 1 or 2 nights a week, even though we do live together. So the song was inspired by that, just always being, miles and miles and different time zones from those that you love. And I live 3,000 k's from my parents, and so they're in far north Queensland. So I don't get to see my family very often, but it just makes those times when you are together that much special.
Well, it's so nice to see, like on the country tracks, we were 23 last week, we've jumped 4 places, we're into number 19 this week. I mean, she's just jumping, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I don't think I've had a single jump this quickly, so it feels good. It feels good. My highest ever is number 4, so we'll see if this can knock that.
Jump it up there.
It doesn't hurt that you're out and about as well, that a lot of people are hearing the name as well.
Yeah, this is my first ever tour, so we're having fun with it. Both Aleyce and I, normally you kind of wait, most acts at our level kind of wait for a support act gig, and Aleyce and I just got, tired of waiting, basically. We're like, you know what, why don't we just go out and do it ourselves? So we're giving it a go, and it's tough, but I don't know how all those big artists do it all the time, but we're enjoying ourselves, and we're currently looking at booking in more shows when I get back from Nashville, and yeah, it'll be good.
Well, I want to give you a little bit of insight. We won't take too much of your time. We know that you are waiting for the announcement.
And we want to see the announcement on Facebook too, so we can let our listeners know before we go.
I will.
The one thing I can tell you about the crowd at Beerwah, sometimes it's an intimate crowd, sometimes the one thing, they are very vocal, they enjoy themselves, but the one thing that our artists who go there all remark on is how great supporters that they are of buying merchandise, whether it be CDs or whether it be stubby coolers or hats or T-shirts.
Or baby bibs like 8 balls.
Like 8 balls, anything like that. So plenty of merchandise for the punters this weekend?
I'll have all 3 of my albums there, and Aleyce has got her new one, so she's got stubby holders, she's got T-shirts, so you'll be able to take a bit of Kristy and Aleyce home, definitely.
Fantastic. Awesome. That's great news. We're going to go out with the fantastic single Miles and Time Zones now. We know that you've got to get there. Is it the World Barista Championship?
No, Australian.
Oh, Australian. But look, we make the best coffee in the world. So if you're the Australian, you're naturally the world champion anyway. So Kristy Cox is vying for. She's already one of Australia's most talented country music singers, and she's now trying to become officially Australia's #1 barista. And I'm looking forward to catching up with her, and she can make me a beautiful coffee. That'll be great. That'll be fantastic. Kristy, we would be absolutely delighted if you would introduce this song to our listeners.
No worries. My name is Kristy Cox, and this is my brand new single, Miles and Time Zones.